Hey Snacker Stars, it's Brandon from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you with another edition of Pizza Night. This week's edition is dedicated to our guy, Mr. Dirty, from the GTM show. Get well soon. This one's for you. We'll be right back right after this. Have no fear, Pizza Night is here, so grab yourself a can of beer for Friday night, May the 22nd, 2015. Least wanted. Why? Insolent, accused owner of being a neat freak, and two other unmentionable things. It's a pretty naughty looking cat. Anyway, you see the ridiculously expensive Brandon Sack 5000 is back this evening for this edition of Frozen Friday. Let me go ahead and pull out what I have for you tonight. Once again, from Screamin Sicilian, which is my third time around with this company. This time it is Bessie's Revenge Cheese Pizza. Like I said, it is an sAs pizza night. First, this pizza is naked. There's nothing on that pizza. Look into that stereotypical Italian man's mouth right there, and you see there's no meat, there's no veggies, there's no fruits, there's no nothing, there's just cheese on there. But there is big clumps of cheese. Wisconsin whole milk fresh mozzarella. Well, you can take fresh out of the equation because it's frozen, but you get the picture. The little fresh mozzarella balls. Wisconsin whole milk mozzarella on top. Wisconsin Parmesan, Romano, and white cheddar. So technically like a 4 or 5 cheese pizza. As you can see, Screamin Sicilian has their festive box with the mustache that you can punch out on the back. And let's see here. We'll go over our instructions. Preheat the oven to 425. You know, with my hot ass oven, I'm going to do 400 degrees. Place frozen pizza on center rack, and with my hot ass oven, we're going to put it on the one right above the center rack. Bake for 16 to 18 minutes. We're going to check it after about 9 or 10 and go from there. And eat and assault your taste buds. Why would you want to assault your taste buds? That's not necessarily a good thing. Huh? Anyway, maybe they want to reword that. Let me go ahead and get this puppy out of the box and show it to you right quick. First thing you will notice, if you look closely, there's a lot of crystallization on the actual cellophane wrapper. Hopefully that didn't get on the inside. So far it just seems to be on the outside, and that's a good thing because we do not want a freezer burned pizza. Not at all. Alright, let me go ahead and get it out of the wrapper right quick. Alright, there it is out of the wrapper. 6 huge mozzarella balls on there. Lots of shredded cheese. Got a little bit of tomato sauce peeking out the edge. Alright guys, just a step away from the finished product. Alright guys, I'm back. This thing is fresh out of the oven. Now let me tell you here, I did check it after 9 minutes before I show it to you. And the mozzarella cheese on top, the big balls, they weren't really melting. In fact, we're still partially frozen. So I had to go 2 more minutes and then 2 more minutes again for a grand total of what, about 13 minutes there. So, but as you can see, the outside of the cheese really browned up around here. Probably a little bit more than I would like. Yep, that's pretty dark. But some people like it that way. And also, the crust got a little bit more brown than I would like around the edges there. And it's pretty darn hard. You know, I don't like a hard crust. Hopefully it's not like that all the way through. Try to get underneath there. It's not overly darkened on the bottom, so there's still some hope for this thing, I think. Let me go ahead and slice it up and show you the 420 slice. Alright guys, I am back. I decided only to slice this pizza up into a 4-slicer. Not really feeling the little tiny slices tonight. And just to let you know, this pizza was supposed to be $8.79. My local Giant Food had it on special for about 80 cents less at $7.99, and I did have an internet coupon for $1 off, so I brought it to $6.99. Pretty good price for the Screamin Sicilian. Anyway, let me go ahead and pick up this 420 slice, or it's really like a 315 through a 630, but hey, what can I do? Lots of cheese coming off there, good pull, look at that meltage. A little bit too much came off there, exposing a little bit of the sauce, but that's okay. It's going in my mouth very, very soon. Look at all the cheese coming off the edge there. That looks fantastic. All right, guys. Putting that down. I'll be right back to taste it, to show it to you, to tell you more about it, and give a rating on Pizza Night. Alright guys, I am back. Mixed results on the bake as far as I'm concerned. A little too well done on the outside, but pretty much perfect on the inside in terms of the visual inspection anyway. Smells pretty darn good as well. Alright, let me go ahead and pull out a slice here. Try to maintain some of the cheese. There we go. Grab my plate. Still has some pliability in the front, so the hardness of the back of the crust did not spread to the front. Obviously this thing cooked from the outside in, and yeah, it looks pretty good other than that back side. But hey, that may still taste good despite the fact that it's a little bit browner than I would like. Alright guys, let me go ahead and take a bite of this pizza. Alright guys, that does taste outstanding. You know, I don't normally consider a cheese pizza a pizza. I honestly consider it cheese bread because there's no toppings on it. There's just the base sauce and cheese. But this tastes pretty good, and I guess you could consider the mozzarella balls the toppings in this case, huh? Lots of cheese, like our friend Mr. Dirty said. He's told me that this was the best cheese he had had on a frozen pizza ever, and I'm tending to agree here. It's real darn close. I think the best cheese I ever had on a frozen pizza prior was Reggio's frozen pizza, which I haven't been able to find in this area ever since. But other than that, the cheeses are a perfect blend in terms of the bed of cheese that's on there. The cheddar, I guess, or white cheddar and Parmesan and whatever else is on there, I forget. But they taste nice, and I think provolone's in there too, so there's a general smokiness to it, but just a little bit, and a slight sharpness, and a certain creaminess. Then when you get to the mozzarella ball, holy crap, that's a whole nother layer of cheese, so to speak, a whole nother ball of wax, a whole nother layer to the onion. So good, so creamy tasting, so stretchy and pulley. Makes you almost feel like you have been eating a delivery pizza at the very least, or even, you know, a mom and pop pizza restaurant pizza in terms of the feel, because the way it stretches. Certainly a non-frozen mozzarella ball tastes better than a frozen one, but this is pretty darn good. The sauce is what it is, just like with all the other Screamin' Sicilian pizzas. It's a little bit sweet, but not too sweet. Got quite a bit of savoriness to it, but without any kind of bitterness or pungent taste to it. And the crust is fairly basic. It's you know, okay for a frozen pizza. It's not too crunchy, thankfully, and so it does give you a little bit more of a, you know, fresh pizza feel to it, and the taste is just okay. All in all, the pizza altogether, I would say darn good, and I think I'd give it a 3/4 thumbs up. And that's pretty good coming from me, considering there's no pepperonis on here, there's no bacon, there's no meat, you know what I'm saying? But you know what? I can do something to improve the situation a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And our guy from the sAs group on Facebook, which you can join by clicking on the link down below, by the way. Our guy, I believe the first name, I'm terrible at pronunciation, sometimes YL, Tarabishi. From the sAs, he does his own written and photographic reviews as well, so check out his page on Facebook. He asked me to actually use some of the usual suspects that I have with me week to week on Pizza Night on the product. And by all means, I can accommodate that. We've got crushed red pepper, just got a brand new bottle of McCormick. They were out of my favorite 79-cent Badia brand over in the Latin aisle, so I had to get the name brand stuff, put a healthy dose of that on there. Got some this week Tapatio hot sauce because it was on sale for 99 cents, and if you can get Tapatio for 99 cents, you better get it. Put a little bit of that on there. I don't always have black pepper on the table, but today I do, and I think that'll add to the overall flavor. And then we've got some of that grated Parmesan and Romano cheese from Kraft, which is okay. I prefer some of the other ones, but this was cheap, so I picked it up. All right. Let's try it with all of the accoutrement, shall we? Mm-hmm. Wow, nice spice to that for sure. Lots of pepper flavor. The hot sauce really hit it off, and well, this stuff kind of got lost. But yeah, you know, basically after I do my reviews, I normally start dumping all this stuff on the pizza. Otherwise, these are usually just props for the video. But yeah, thank you for suggesting that, my friend. And like I said, be sure to check out his Facebook page for his reviews as well. Alright, thanks for watching PizzaNight. Like I said, join the group by clicking on the link in the description down below. Comment down below. Tell me what you want to see on PizzaNight or Takeout Tonight in the very near future. Also, follow me on Twitter at sAs, hashtag Snack Society for all your snacking needs on the World Wide Web, social media, and otherwise. Also, there's a helicopter flying by. I am 12 floors up after all. Anyway, also check out Instagram, sAs, hashtag That Snack Society as well. And do the 4 Horsemen of YouTube, which is like, favorite, share, and subscribe. And in the meantime, in between time, I will see you next time. Get well, John. Bye-bye.